You will never defeat me!
Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We're going to be taking a look at Challenge Rift 22 today, which looks to be a bit of a Demon Hunter build. Let's hop on in and we'll have a look and see what there is. Now apologies if I sound a little bit... I'm afraid I'm just on the tail end of a cold, which is also why there hasn't been any streams this week as of yet. Let's hop on in and have a look at the Soul Mirror. Ooh. Okay, so this is a Natalia's grenade build, which is something that I was sort of experimenting with a little bit myself last time I was doing a Demon Hunter. So we've got most parts of Natalia's set. Yep, Hellcat Waistguard. Custodian Viscard's not the choice I would have made, but fine. Fortress Ballista, that gets us some nice defense. Deathwatch Mantle. If we get hit, we explode. Depth Diggers, so that our grenades do even more damage. Barriers of the Canyons, so our grenades pierce even more. Convention of Elements, and of course our various skills. So mobility is going to be by Vault. Wolf Companion for extra damage. Oh blimey, I do apologise. Vengeance, a bit of damage reduction and a bit of extra damage. Fan of Knives, that's for the additional armour. We need to keep popping that as we can. And Rain of Vengeance should be up permanently all the time. Interesting that they've gone for that Rain of Vengeance rather than the one that drops grenades everywhere, but I suppose it should be good enough. Grenadier for extra damage, archery, awareness. Okay, so we've got a life-saving skill in there. And of course we've got the Traveller's Pledge and Compass Rose. An interesting one. I think it's going to work quite well. I think this is pretty much what we're going to be doing for the entire time. Hitting stuff and letting the cooldown Rain of Vengeance stay so it's permanently up. I mean, look how quickly these things are dying. I don't see us running into too much difficulty with that. Our Vengeance, of course, has got a massive cooldown, so we should really only use that when we want to push. But let's give it a go. 612, eh? Or maybe when fighting yellows, I mean, that would be acceptable as well. I've got to keep that up all the time. Yep. That was a little bit painful. Okay, I've got to stop using Vault for just general mobility, I think. Here's a big pack. And another big pack. Oh, look at all that. Absolutely delicious. And most of them we can sort of ignore when we're popping all that. Let's get some more grenades behind us. We'll try and push on to a good pack. Nice try, mate. Oh, geez, that actually stung a little bit. Woo. Luckily, we haven't even triggered any of our deaths. Let's move on. We're 43 seconds ahead of time. This is not a particularly difficult build to play as long as you're kind of in the habit of pummeling stuff and moving on. Oh, and a channeling pylon as well. Alright. So now we go crazy on everything being up all the time.
I'm still waiting.
Oh yeah. Let's not be right in the middle of that. And we're 1 minute ahead. Core blimey. Right, we've got to get back to being cautious now. I do like that the Vengeance goes actually where you're marking it. I've always thought that that's much better than it just landing around you, because you'd think with the angle that the arrows get put up, it would end up just being isolated immediately around where you are. At least I'd think that. And both the Fortress Ballista and the massive life leech we've got are keeping us way alive. Let's get in on these guys, see if we can pop them down quickly. Ow! Nope, not that way. Alright, back we go. Guess we're pushing on to the next area. 96%. It's got to be quick. Well, we don't really need that shield pylon, but mostly I just want to... Right, here's the Rift Guardian. Should have plenty of time to pummel him down. 8, 7, there we go. That was a little bit tight in the end. I thought we were way ahead of time. But that end bit slowed down quite significantly. We can probably do better than that, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how that went. Let's hop back and we'll just refresh what this, refresh our memory on what the build contains. So, bloody blah, yes, we did it. Natalia's gear, the Traveller's Pledge, Deathwatch Mantle, Casterian Wrist Guards, which is a bit of a waste, Hellcat Waist Guard, Parisa de Canyon, Depth Diggers, Convention of Elements. Now I could have been timing it for Vengeance so that the Convention of Elements was up. That would have probably been more sensible. I suppose with more experience we'd be able to push that a bit better. Awareness, yep, of course we didn't actually need that, but still good to have it in there. we could have pushed a little bit faster and a little bit harder, I reckon, rather than waiting for our skills to come back. And of course, archery and grenadier rounding out our skill set. Still, this has been good fun. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. And join me next time when we have a look at the next challenge rift. In the meantime, I'm going to be switching back to my other characters so we can carry on playing.